everybody, welcome to Barrel Racing South Africa's YouTube channel and our second episode. Before we get into that, let's subscribe, let's share, and let's ring that notification bell so you don't miss out on any episodes. Let's hit it. Hey everyone, welcome back. So we hope everybody had a good Christmas. We hope everybody had a good New Year and everybody stayed safe. We are going to be answering some questions that we got via WhatsApp, via email, and via our Facebook channels or social media channels. So the question was actually about pricing, how everything works, how open works, what do I enter my kids in? I don't know, I'm so confused. So we're going to just break that down for you, make it a little bit easier to understand. We're going to add some graphics because I know I'm a visual person. I like to see whatever equals this. How much do I owe, Knowles? So those are the questions we got throughout the course of the year. And also just before our first event for 2026, sometimes we get a little bit of amnesia because we go on holiday and we forget how things work. So we are here to explain everything to you. So nobody panic. We are here. We will handle it. We're going to take it slow. For people who aren't good at math and are better at math, so let's just stick to the math set of the portion of the exercise, should I say, and we are just going to break it down for everybody. So I will add some graphics in for you and just explain it for all of us, because sometimes I even forget. So let's get into it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with just your average adult entry fee, which is 350 Rand. For the people watching from America, that's a lot less in dollars, so don't worry about it. We're going to break it down in some graphics so you can see where all the money goes. BRSA is a non-profit organization, and 70% of all your entry fees go back to your rider. So it ends up going into the pot, the little kitty, cha-ching, little money pot that we get to win at the end of all our events. Those are jackpot events. Those are the ones that pay out. Okay, so we've got 350 Rand. 350 Rand is your entry fee as an average adult. That means that your time for the day for barrel racing counts only towards your age category. So your age category is whatever you tick on your little entry form. We have Pee-wee, youth, junior, senior. We've got a training category that's separate. And we have adults and open. Okay, so I've picked adult. It's 350 Rand for me. What happens with that money? So that means that my time then counts just for the adult category. That's not including open. It's just for adults. There I am. My time. I get a 17 because I'm the first person in the country to run under 18. So I get a 17. It only counts for my age category. So if I am not entered in open or I have not ticked the little carry over to open box, just counts for my age category. Okay, so then we have our 350 Rand. We've got 50 Rand that goes towards your medic. We've got 50 Rand that goes towards your ground levy. Like I said, in the Eastern Cape, it's 100 Rand. So ours is just 50 Rand more expensive. Depends on where you are. Sometimes just wherever your venue is, they tend to charge a little bit more, a little bit less. But on average, it is 50 Rand. So we've got 50 Rand for your medic, 50 Rand for your ground levy, and then 50 Rand for producing. So that is 150 Rand that's been taken out of that 350, which means there's 200 left over, which goes into the, you got it, ka-ching, the pot. Goes into the pot. So that's where that 350 Rand goes. So if you're just going to take a look at the graphic, I have been putting it up as I've been waffling on here. So that is the breakdown of your show entry fee. We are very transparent. If you have any other questions, feel free to drop us an email, a WhatsApp. We are always available. Okay, so I just chatted about me entering adults and it was 350 Rand. So now I want my time to count towards adults and open. So that means I'm going to tick the little box that says C/O open, which means carry over to open. And that is going to cost me 650 Rand. Okay, so that just means that we have the same breakdown as before. 50 Rand for your medic, 50 Rand for your ground levy, 50 Rand for producing. Your 200 then goes into your adult pot, and then that 300 that has been added as extra goes into the open pot. So there are two separate pots. So there's one for adult, your age category, and then there's one for open. So that means that there is a higher amount that goes into the open jackpot. Also, if we get any donations from amazing sponsors or anything like that, that means that that jackpot will be added into the open. So say, I don't know, we have Nike and they sponsor us 10 grand, that will just go into the open jackpot. That's why people tend to enter the open, because it is a little bit, there's a higher price, so more prize money. And then also if there's any additional money added, it is added into the open jackpot. So we have the potential to win a lot more money. Okay, moving on to pole bending and Texas Barrels Open. So this is different to barrels. We do add a price onto that. So that is 200 Rand per game, because that 200 Rand is going into the pot for Texas barrels, and that 200 Rand from pole bending is going into the pot for pole bending. The only difference between the two, between barrels that is, and these games, is that it is one big open pool. So it means if you're aged from 0 to 100, and if you're over 100, good job. You all in one big pool, so you don't have the age categories as per barrels. Currently, one day when we are a very big organization, we will probably break it down the same way we have broken down barrels, and it will be priced in a similar fashion. So, but for the moment, we are just doing it separately, and it is one big open pool. So we have little Pitty, he is 10, running against 40, who is 300, and they are running in the same age category. Okay, so their times all count in one big pool, but the 200 Rand extra that is added for that open category is then put into the pot for Texas barrels and the pot for pole bending. This also means that it does get added, and you do earn points. So that price gets added to your 350 if you wanted to do the open Texas barrels or the open pole bending. That would get added to your 350 points. So yes, if you want to do open, it does end up being a little bit more expensive or a little bit pricey, but it isn't a necessity. It is something for you to do on your own. It is something to do if you want to earn points. At championships, we do classify the top 20 in each age category to go through to championships at the end of the year or in August. But it is not a necessity. If you're there for fun, enter the friendly, have fun, blow your hair back, do what you do. If you want to earn the points and add that, add it. It is not compulsory, and we don't force you to do anything you don't want to do. Obviously, some of us are just trying to save a little bit of money here, save a little bit of money there. And as we've said before, you only required to do 3 jackpot events per year to qualify for championships. So don't feel forced into entering every single jackpot event with all opens. But always remember that if you enter, you do earn points for your age category. So if that all makes sense, or if it doesn't make sense and you're like, oh my word, Knowles, I'm even more confused than I was before, please just drop us a comment, drop us a message, send us a WhatsApp, send a caca if you need to send a caca, whatever you need to do to just get our attention and maybe just understand a little bit better. But we are here for you. We are Barrel Racing South Africa. Remember to like, subscribe, and share so that we can continue bringing you information that you want, need, and look for. And for our next episode, our champ, Melissa Swan-LaRue, will be giving us some training tips, some reasons we do the things we do for barrel racing. So stay tuned for that next episode. Look forward to it. See you later. Bye.